whisper in the walls. I moved into my new apartment about a month ago, excited for a fresh start. It was in a quiet neighborhood, and the building itself was old but well maintained. The landlord was nice enough, a quiet man who didn't talk much about the history of the place. But I didn't think much of it. I was just eager to settle in. The first few days were fine. The apartment was cozy, with creaky hardwood floors that gave it some character. But then I started hearing things at night, when I was lying in bed, trying to sleep. At first, I thought it was just the sounds of the building settling, or maybe some pipes creaking in the walls. But it wasn't long before I realized something was off. It started as soft whispers, faint, barely audible at first, just beneath the hum of the refrigerator or the sounds of traffic outside. I tried to ignore it, thinking it was just my mind playing tricks. But the whispers grew louder, more distinct. They seemed to come from the walls themselves, like someone was just on the other side, speaking in a language I couldn't understand. I would get up and check, but the apartment was always empty. No one else was ever there. I asked the landlord about it when he came by to fix a leaky faucet. He just gave me a strange look, like he knew exactly what I was talking about, but didn't want to say anything. "Old buildings do that," he said, his voice tight. "Just get used to it." I tried to, but I couldn't. The whispers didn't stop. They came at night, but sometimes, even during the day, I would hear them faintly, as though they were seeping through the walls. I started keeping the TV on to drown them out, but it didn't help. One night, it got worse. I was lying in bed, the whispers as clear as they'd ever been. They were coming from the far corner of the room, behind the wall. It sounded like they were getting closer, like something or someone was moving just on the other side. My heart raced, and I tried to stay calm, telling myself it was nothing. Maybe it was the neighbors. Maybe it was just the old plumbing. Then I heard my name. "Sarah." I froze. I wasn't imagining it. It was clear as day. A cold shiver ran down my spine. I jumped out of bed, my heart pounding. I stood still, straining to hear. For a moment, all I could hear was the faint hum of the refrigerator. Then, right behind the wall, a thud. It was followed by a scraping, sound slow and deliberate like nails, dragging across the plaster. I screamed and ran to the door.